आपके पेट्रोल की गाड़ी जिसकी इथेनॉल के कारण बिगड़ी हुई है, ऐसे 2 लोगों के नाम बता सकते हैं आप मुझे?
गाड़ियों पे कोई असर नहीं है. He's saying that fuel mileage is going to be dropped. अरे भाई, it's now well established that when you have ethanol, they use it in racing cars also. The acceleration increases.
I want to ask Nitin Gadkari ji and Hardeep Puri ji, if there is no damage done to the vehicles because of ethanol, as you say in your interviews, then what's the necessity of the new E20 certification? Why are you suggesting to develop ethanol kits for the older vehicles? Aren't you contradicting yourself? The recent Autocar India test on the new Suzuki Gixxer 250 that's E85 compliant shows 10 kmph mileage drop on 1 liter of ethanol versus petrol. BMW, Mercedes openly saying that the older vehicles can't be upgraded to the E20 standards. Petrol pump managements are saying that vehicles are shutting down because of this ethanol. Lakhs of complaints from the customers on video with proof everywhere on social media. Yet the government is not letting go of its ego when it comes to ethanol blending. The effects of ethanol outweigh far more than its advantages. Ethanol blending officially started in 2003, and in just 23 years, E5, E10, and E20. Look where we are at. Problems arising everywhere. What will happen with E22, E25, E30, and upwards? As the ethanol content is increasing, the quicker the vehicles are starting to give problems. That's why I said initially the vehicle will run okay, but eventually it will expose the truth. And that's what is happening right now. I want to say something on behalf of the owners of the older vehicles. These aren't just machines to us. There are a lot of love, emotions, and memories connected to them. That's why we keep them in top notch condition, even if it costs us more money, without even mentioning the case of the vintage vehicles. Every country that uses high blended fuels like America, Brazil, China, so on, the choice of fuel is given to its citizens whether to opt for pure petrol or different levels of blended petrol. Unlike India, where this ethanol blended fuel is being forced to put on our vehicles even when your vehicles doesn't support it. Another problem, people who claim to be automotive experts and the so-called social media influencers whose core content is about cars and bikes and have huge audience base who are supposed to speak on this issue a long time ago are busy posting their non-stop rides and Ladakh trips right now while the common man is suffering out there. Very few of them started to speak now only when this thing has gained traction. These types of people are the real threat to the automotive community. Zero knowledge about automobiles, they are just here for the money. Follow right kind of people who have the technical knowledge and who can also speak out the truth. That's why I'm doing a series of videos on this ethanol blending issue. The public is not blind. With protests erupting everywhere in India right now, the government has to take back this blending nonsense. We want pure petrol and diesel in India. This ethanol issue is not a small one. I've already videos on my page explaining how big of a threat this is, not just to the Indian consumer but to the environment as well. More videos on the way. So subscribe and follow.